time we drop over here, we got some local news, and we got some news to let you know that we dropped the podcast. We'll get to the podcast in a second. First, we got to tell you about the news that we got. Y'all see it in the title, you know what I'm saying? Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Actually, haven't been too many powwowings in Rocky Mount, North Carolina. So this is kind of news, and I think this happened last Sunday. You know, and they finally arrested the people that was involved in this powwowing in Rocky Mount. Make sure you guys tap on them like buttons, people. Tap on those like buttons if you haven't done so already. Get us in the algorithm. Get us in the algorithm. If you're new to this channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell, people. Hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell. Hit that like button as well. We're going to bring you this news coming out of Rocky Mount, North Carolina. Then we're going to get to you the details of the podcast that we got dropped on on Spotify. Then we're gonna go to Brother Israel's final thought, and then we done. Then we are DUDONE done. If you don't want to sit and wait for the listen to the news report, just understand that all you have to do is go to the community tab of this channel and click on that link, and you can go straight to the podcast. Right now, let's go ahead and have Brother Israel read this article.
Alright, pulling up the article right now. We got, what's the headline? Okay, here we go. Fourth person arrested in shooting in a powwowing that killed 19-year-old Rocky Mount man and his friend.
So, black brothers. I'm talking to you black brothers in Rocky Mount. So you mean to tell me it takes four of you to pow one 19-year-old? How does that even look? How does that make you look? It took four of you to pow one 19-year-old. How strong was that 19-year-old that four of you had to gang up on? And if this is any gang, if this anything has to do with gangs,
it takes four persons to pow someone.
That's what I'm looking at.
It takes four persons with a pistol to pow someone.
That is what I'm looking at. Because they said the fourth arrest and the powwowing of a 19-year-old in Rocky Mount. How devious and how strong was that 19-year-old that you need to go and get your homeboys and say, you know what, I'll be back, 19-year-old, I'll be right back.
Yeah, I'm going to pull up my goons.
Yeah.
All three of them.
3 of your homeboys on one 19-year-old. Now, all 3 of you guys are locked up in jail. You got to pay up for a lawyer, because I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, a legal aid or a public defender is not going to, you know what I'm saying, do you any justice in this case. So you got to either scramble up some money for a paid lawyer, or you got to call your family and have your family pay for a paid lawyer, which that's costing a lot of money to pay lawyers. Then on top of that, your family got to take time out of their busy schedule, their work schedule, to attend your court hearing. So so all the 3 people or 4 people that did this pow. Look at the pain and problems that you caused on your family. Your family got to, put money on your phone. Because your girlfriend ain't going to do it. Your girlfriend's going to be sleeping with somebody else. You know what I'm saying? Your wife ain't going to do it. She got a side Negro until you get out. So who you going to depend on when you are in a situation like you locked up for an individual? You got to depend on your family. So your family got to scrape up more money for a lawyer. Your family got to scrape up bail money. Your family got to scrape up money for lawyer bail money, commissary money for, so that you can eat in there. You know what I'm saying? Money on your phone. You know what I'm saying? So you making it an inconvenience for your family. Well, you didn't have to do that. What was so important that you had to go and pull out the brick and unalive this 19-year-old boy? What did he take your girl? Because if he took your girl, then, you know what I'm saying, that's not on him, that's on your girl. Your girl chose him. You know what I'm saying? And that's something you should take with your girl. And if you take your girl, where's your girl at now? So you got to look at these factors for people who how a 19-year-old in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina. Look at the pain that you guys cause. And to all of you other brothers in Rocky Mountain, North Carolina, before you pick up the blinky, or before you resort to any type of devious crime, just realize what you're about to put on you, the pain and the problems that you're about to put on your family, and the pain and the problems you're about to put on yourself. Because you're not getting away with a crime. You're going to get locked up. It's a shame. So to all you brothers and sisters that are in Rocky Mountain, pretty sure y'all seen the news. I'm pretty sure y'all know about this case. Do the photo opposite. Get in the class. Understand who you are. We got Bible study class every night at 8 o'clock every time. You can tune in on the other channel, which is ISBC Truth. That's the other YouTube channel. The other YouTube Bible study class channel is ISBC Truth. That's on YouTube. Get to the Bible study class every evening at 8 o'clock, Eastern time. Or you can call in to the Bible study class. You can call in the Bible study class prayer line. Prayer line is 978-890-8900. 978-890-8900. And the access code is 365-310. That's 365-310. If you want us to repeat that number, just wait till we end the broadcast. Rewind the broadcast back to this particular point and break down the telephone number. That line opens up at 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time every night. Call in. Get your prayer on. Get your knowledge on. It don't make no sense. And you young folks, y'all quick to pick up a blicky, but slow to pick up an application for a job. It makes no sense. Y'all quick to pick up a blicky, but y'all slow to pick up a Bible. Y'all quick to pick up a blicky, but y'all slow to want to know who you are. Y'all better wake up. What else is on that article? What is it?
We got authorities on Monday arrested a fourth person they said was involved in the erasing of 19-year-old Rocky Mountain man and his friend. Authorities on Monday arrested a fourth person they said was involved in erasing a 19-year-old Rocky Mountain man and his friend more than a week earlier. According to the Rocky Mountain Police Department, officers arrested 19-year-old Cavante Kayshawn Tyshawn on Berber Street borough court and charge him with first degree unaliving.
So all four of you is charged with first degree unaliving. Do you know a legal aid or a public offender? You do not have a chance of getting that case with a legal aid or public offender.
And they not young.
Yeah. And you definitely ain't getting no bond with no legal aid or no public defender. You definitely ain't getting no bond. So you know what that means? That means Tyshawn and all these other different names who got arrested. That means if you don't have money for a lawyer, you got to burden your family with getting up money to pay for a lawyer to try to get you at least some time cut short. But do you know how much unaliving charge is? You doing 20 years plus, and it's going to take a paid lawyer to talk that time down to just 2 or 3 years. It's going to take a paid lawyer to do that. You got to burden your family for that, and you unalive. And not only that, there was a mother that don't have a son. There's a father that don't have a son. This 19-year-old might probably got to have kids. So this 19-year-old, there's kids that don't have a father. There's a sister that don't have a brother. You disturb the life of a lot of people. Because of what? Because of your ego? Because of what? Because of gangbanging? You didn't want to get down with your set? What's this over? Instagram post? TikTok post? What is it? You know what I'm saying? Your girl chose him? What is it? What could be the reason, possibly, that 4 of you had to pull out one blicky and pow this 19-year-old? What could have been the issue? Because whatever the issue is, could have been solved with a simple conversation. That's why you brothers, you got to, you know what I'm saying, you got to understand how important your elders are. And you got to respect thy elders, like the scripture says. You got to know how important your elders are. You got to listen to your elders. It's a shame. 4 individuals is going down the road to prison for a long time over something that could have been avoided. It's a shame, people. Like I said, people, if you need assistance, need help, you need guidance, we have a 24-hour telephone number for you. That 24-hour telephone number is 310-365-6816. That's 310-365-6816. We prepared that telephone number specifically for any young brother or sister that is looking for direction, looking for help, because what these 4 individuals did is not the way. It's not the way. So let's go wrap that up. Y'all can look up that article on your own, you know what I'm saying? For you people in Rocky Mount, you already know the story because it's on your local TV station. For you people that's outside of Rocky Mount, y'all can go to Google and type up Rocky Mount Powwow, you know what I'm saying, and it'll come right up. Look up it on your own. But it's a shame. These little young brothers and sisters need to, you know what I'm saying, need to do better than what they're doing, but because there is no gangster in being black. You know who the real gangsters is? These unmelanated people who took you, stripped you of all your clothes, put you on a ship, put you down at the bottom of that ship, where you was defecating on one another, urinating on one another, throwing up on one another, DYINGing on one another for a year and a half until you got over here for the Americans. Those are the real gangsters. The real gangsters is the police, that when they come on the scene, you scatter. That's the real gangster. You black brothers and sisters who call yourself gangbangers, y'all not gangsters. Y'all just acting out of anger of the situation that you was brought up in, that you was raised in. You was raised in poverty, so you was angry at that. You was raised with nothing, so you was angry at that. But there's a solution for that, people. There's a solution. And we have it. Like I said, the 24-hour telephone number is set up for you. Prayer line, alpha line, advice line, help line. Telephone number is 310-365-6816. That's 310-365-6816. All right. Without further ado, let's give you what you came here for. People, make sure you guys smash that like button. Get us in the algorithm. Smash that like button. Get us in those algorithms. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn on your notification bell. This is the promo. Let you know that we got a podcast that we dropped. Breaking news. As you know, Jamal Malcolm Warner, you know, they CEO from the Cosby Show. We broke that down. That's on the podcast, people. Want to know the podcast is at? Go to the community tab of this channel. Click on that link. That'll take you to the podcast. Hit that follow button while you're there. We also got Martin Luther King estate is suing the DOJ for releasing the FBI file that shows how Martin Luther King was really the Kuna Matata that I've been preaching about for years. That article, that's on the podcast as well. And the last article we got on the podcast is a lot of people that's currently receiving Medicaid is going to be in jeopardy of losing their Medicaid coverage due to the fact that they work minimum wage and they live paycheck to paycheck. Those that work minimum wage and live paycheck to paycheck is in jeopardy of losing their Medicaid. So we got all of those important reports, which is on the podcast. You want to pay attention to that. You want to check that podcast out. The link to that podcast is in the community tab of this channel. Click on that link in the community tab. That'll take you to the podcast. When you get on that podcast, hit that follow button. If you don't want to click on the link in the community tab, just open up your Spotify app and type Illuminati Radio in your Spotify app. And when you get there, just simply type Illuminati Radio in your Spotify app, and you'll see the podcast come right up. Now, if you don't have Spotify, let us know in the comment section. Let us know in the comment section if you don't have Spotify. We got alternatives where you can check out our podcast. So we're about to get into the comments right now. We're about to read your questions and your comments right now. So if you don't have Spotify, let us know in the comment section. I'm going to give you alternatives to Spotify.
All right. We got BB says hi. We got Nick says hey. Desolate Israel says tap that like button. He also says breaking Ozzy Osbourne at 76.
Ozzy Osbourne is on the line?
I guess so.
We gotta do that one tomorrow.
Grace says, hey man, just wanted to say you are so sweet, talented, amazing, and blessing to the earth. You're incredible, and you melt my heart with your beautiful voice. Appreciate that. Desolate Israel says, press like button. Gloria Spotify. And that's the end of the comments.
All right. That's it for the comments, people. Y'all know where the podcast at. In the community tab, the link is right there. Or just go to Spotify and type in Liberty Radio and Spotify search. And you got the podcast right there. We go to Brother Israel's final thought, and then we get up out of here.
Brewery says, "Poi." Don't know what that means, but we are heading final thoughts. Final thoughts. Thank everyone for tuning in to this promo. Again, stay tuned for the next promo. Stay tuned to the next episode on Spotify. We will be dropping that before we do the promo. Again, thank you everyone for tuning in, and we are gonna